I'd say maybe about 5.
5, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, tell me about your concern about not completing goals.
Okay. Well, you know, in looking at the past year, 2010, I created a lot of goals, but I never fully completed them.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I was trying to figure out, well, maybe it's the fact that I'm trying to do too much, or too many things at once, you know. But as we work together more and more, and I gain more clarity, you know, I'm not doing, I try to complete one thing at a time, you know.
Good, very good. All right, so you know, that's good enough. You've got a 5 on it now?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. We're going to start. I'll tell you what, I think we can do it right there in that chair rather than this one, as we thought it would be good, except that the ones for under the thing,
I'll just sit up.
You'll have to set up a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't need to explain this to you. You already know what it is, but my theory is that as you hit some of these spots, the nerve centers releases a lot of psychic energy which gets attracted by the thought, negative thought. A thought is actually matter. It has a negative polarity. And the energy which you're releasing is very much a positive force, and it just gets attracted to the negative thought, and it blows it to smithereens.
So, would this actually help me, like, to create this website, to actually get it done, and would that actually facilitate?
EFT?
Yeah.
Or this item?
Like what we're gonna do, tapping on goals.
Not completing goals?
Is that what we're tapping on right now? So after we finish this process, would I find more of more clarity to complete this?
Well, what you'll find is that there's nothing in the way of completing your goals. Right now, there's a 5% charge keeping you from completing your goals. You don't know what it is, because if you did, it wouldn't bother you.
Right. Yeah. And it kind of, when I think about it, it's kind of like some uncertainty, like whether or not I can do it.
Right.
You know?
Remember, what you know, a lot of people say, well, I know that. Yeah, that's... No. If you knew, then it wouldn't bother you.
Yeah, it's what
you don't know. Right? Right. So let's work on this, and as usual, we start with psychological reversal, which was a great discovery of Dr. Callahan, where you're actually programming your subconscious. You're actually talking to your subconscious. You're telling your subconscious that it's okay. Don't be afraid. Everything is cool. And you actually reason with your subconscious and with yourself at the same time by making a statement 3 times while tapping a certain nerve center. We're going to start off with the ones around the ears like this. You remember that one?
Yeah.
Put all your fingers around the ears. Ready?
Right.
Okay. That's fine. Start tapping. All right. And repeat after me, please.
You want me to close my eyes, right?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Even though
I
don't often complete my goals,
I don't often complete all of my goals.
It's okay.
It's okay.
I want to.
I want to.
And I'm going to.
And I'm going to.
And I'm taking responsibility for it right now by doing this.
And I'm taking responsibility right now for doing this.
And therefore.
I accept.
Respect. And love myself. Fully and completely. Even though. In the past. Sometimes I did not complete my goals. I want to very much. And therefore. I accept. Respect. And love myself. Fully and completely. Even though. Some goals I have not completed. And I will complete all goals. In the future. That I'm interested in.
that I am interested in.
And therefore,
And therefore,
I accept,
respect,
and love myself
and love myself
fully and completely.
fully and completely.
Good. Now go to the top of the head. Get your fingers like this, like an octopus.
Okay.
Right? Tap on the top of the head and say one word that reminds you of this, which would be, just use the word goals to remind you.
Goals.
Okay. Go to eyebrows. Okay, you want to use 2 fingers of each hand right in here. Right at the root of the nose. Okay, so
Goals.
Goals, Then the sides of the eyes.
Goals.
Under the eyes.
Goals.
Under the nose.
Goals.
Under the bottom lip.
Goals.
Under the collarbones.
Goals.
And under the armpits with the thumbs.
Goals.
Good. Now relax. Breathe deeply, but not hard, just nice and relaxed. And exhale throughout the wide open mouth, but not harshly. And listen to that sound, it's very important. I call it the sound of infinity. Okay? Alright, so now, when you're thinking about not completing your goals, right now, not yesterday, not tomorrow, but now, this moment, how do you feel about it?
I feel pretty good, but you know, what just popped in my head, a statement of I can't do it.
What's that?
Just like something came in my mind, I can't do it.
Oh,
for some
okay.
reason.
Alright, so we'll handle that too.
Yeah.
Okay, go over here. Now, repeat after me. Even though I have this stupid feeling
I have this stupid feeling
that I can't do it,
that I can't do
I
it,
most certainly can.
I most certainly can.
Anything that I put my mind to,
Anything I put my mind to.
and therefore,
And therefore,
I accept,
respect,
and love myself
and love myself
fully and completely.
fully and completely.
See, by doing this, you're communicating it with your subconscious, and what's happening is that you are eliminating the self-sabotage involved. And anybody on earth at this particular time has that self-sabotage. Okay? Even though somehow I don't believe that this is working, I accept, respect, and love myself fully and completely. Even though I don't believe that I can complete my goals,
I don't believe that I can complete my goals.
that's fine.
That's fine.
I still accept.
I still
I
accept.
still respect.
I still
And I
respect.
still love myself fully and completely.
And I still love myself fully and completely.
Top of the head. Ain't gonna happen.
Ain't gonna happen.
Eyebrows. Ain't gonna happen.
Ain't gonna happen.
Sides of the eyes. Don't believe so.
Don't believe so.
Under the eyes. Gee, I don't believe myself.
Gee, I don't believe myself.
Under the nose. Don't believe it.
Don't believe it.
Good. Under the bottom lip. I'm starting to believe.
I'm starting to believe.
I actually believe.
I actually believe.
Under the collarbones. I believe that I can finish anything.
I believe I can finish anything.
And under the armpits. I believe.
I believe
I can finish
I can finish
any goal
any
that I
goal
put my mind to.
that I put my mind to.
And therefore,
And therefore,
I accept,
I
respect, and love myself
I accept and respect and love myself
fully and completely.
fully and completely.
Right, top of the head. Don't believe it?
Don't believe it.
Eyebrows.
Don't believe it.
Sides of the eyes.
Don't believe it.
Under the eyes.
Don't believe it.
Bad boy.
Bad boy.
Under the bottom lip. Bad boy.
Bad boy.
Okay, I'm a good boy now.
I'm a good boy now.
Very good. Under the collarbones. I believe myself.
I believe myself.
No problem at all.
No problem at all.
Under the collarbone. I mean, under the armpits.
No problem at all.
Good. Relax. Take a nice deep breath. Listen to the silence. When you exhale, open the mouth real wide. And listen to that sound of the air. All right. Now, if I ask you to consider this thing about not completing goals, how do you feel about it right now?
What came to my mind is I'm at peace, and the number one.
Okay, you're at 1.
Yeah.
Good.
Now, interesting, like I felt like laughter was coming into what does that indicate? Just
When
you're
you laugh,
kind of is that some kind of charge or something? Or,
yeah, charge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that positive, negative, or what?
Sometimes
what
I do it. I insinuate things that are funny because laughing
Right.
makes nothing out of something.
So nothing out of something.
And that, by the way, that's how you can tell a good teacher. A good teacher makes nothing out of something. A bad teacher makes something out of nothing.
Right.
Understand?
So it's,
So your subconscious works that way a little bit.
yeah. Because it wasn't like I was just like laughing. I don't know. It was like there was something,
Yeah.
and it felt good,
Yeah. Good.
So that's kind of like it's leaving, like that negative charge
Yeah.
must be leaving.
If you yawn, means it's leaving. If you laugh, it means it's leaving.
Yeah.
If you cry, it means it's leaving.
Yeah, because we're replacing whatever's there. I mean, it's feeling good. Like I was laughing, I was having fun actually.
Yeah.
It felt good.
Okay, let's take that one. Top of the head immediately. Tiny bit.
Tiny bit,
Eyebrows.
tiny bit,
This is in connection with not completing goals. Okay. Sides of the eyes.
tiny bit,
Under the eyes.
tiny bit,
Under the bottom nose. I mean the nose.
tiny bit,
Under the bottom lip.
tiny bit,
Under the collarbones.
tiny bit,
And under the armpits.
tiny bit.
Good. Just relax now. And then after your big breath, open the mouth wide. Good boy. All right. How do you feel about this?
I feel good.
Is it a 0?
Yeah.
Good. Okay, and that is gone. We're not going to do that anymore. Now, there might be some aspects of it that are not done, but whatever you do this way, you do it seriously with your mind on it, it's not going to come back. You might get a different aspect of it, in which case we handle it. There's no big deal. Okay, we're finished with the EFT. Let's move on now. All right, instant confidence. You remember about the posture?
Right.
I can't think of an easier way. This is your book, right?
No, this one here. Do you want it?
Oh, yeah, I'd rather have
Yeah.
yours in case I get... That was what, page 11? Yeah. Oh, yeah, you've got the older edition.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, well, I don't know of any better way to develop your confidence instantly as your posture. Say you're waiting in a bank line. You know how you wait in a bank line? Pretty soon your spirits are going down. You're so tired, you go into the bad posture because you're waiting a long time. That actually happened to me. I'll tell you the story. Actually, it's in the textbook, that story. I don't know if you remember reading it. I was in the bank line.
Yeah, I think so.
And there's this beautiful girl in front of me, and everybody's impatient, turning around because it's taking too long, right? And I said, "Where am I a slave or a master?" And I simply did this, look. We're going to do that in slow motion in a minute. The girl in front of me apparently picked up my energy. She turns around and says, you know, did anybody ever tell you have such beautiful eyes?
All right.
And I ended up dating the girl. Okay, we're going to continue with the posture. And I have a good student here by the name of Vicky, and she will be my guinea pig. We're going to practice the posture, okay? Then we'll go back into the studio and we'll continue with a new class. All right, Vicky, where are you?
Here.
Okay, you want to stand right here. Okay, look at the camera, very good. Now, this is Vicky Almeida. She's one of the better students, and she's a professional masseuse, and we're going to work on the posture today.
Okay.
Okay? Now, you want to say something?
No, just you are the very great teacher.
All right. And she's also thinking of using some of these principles in her profession as a masseuse. So that's going to be very good. Okay, posture. As I told you before, I don't know if we did this or not, but anyway, we're going to demonstrate it. Okay?
Okay.
Magnetism is not relaxation. People always, especially in the United States, everybody's always saying, relax, relax. No. Relaxation is no life. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with relaxation. It's good to relax when you go to sleep or when you sit down deliberately to relax or meditate. Other than that, you have no business relaxing. However, you don't want tension in the muscles. You want tension in the nerves. Now, the magnetic person has this tension in the nerves. They don't move around slowly. There's that tension in the nerves. But that tension never gets to the point where the muscles tighten up. So I'm going to give you an example right now. This is a very, very important principle in magnetism. Very, very important. Now, let me have your hand. We're shaking hands, right?
Yes.
And you remember how people come up to you and they go, hi, they squeeze the hell out of your hand. It hurts the hand. That's muscle tension. When somebody shakes my hand like that, I know that they're full of you know what. The other handshake is the, hi, you know, there's no life at all in the hand. Now, the magnetic handshake is when you start softly, you proceed to squeeze the hand slightly, but stop at the point where the muscles begin to engage. It's very difficult to explain. The best way I can explain is like this. Did you ever hold a lover's hand and there was no response?
Mm-hmm.
The hand was dead. He's not interested in you. Same thing with me. I hold a girl's hand and she doesn't respond. See, I can feel it. She doesn't give a damn. She's not interested in me. So when you hold a lover's hand, there's that slight tension in the nerves. The affection comes through the hand. Do you understand? All right? So that is the right magnetic handshake. It is not tight, but it's not relaxed. It's a slight tension in the nerves. This is tight. You don't want that. This is dead. And this is just enough. Right? Okay, so in working with the posture, I hope this is picking up the voice. In working with the posture, you need to have this tension in the nervous system, but not in the muscles. So, you want to stand there for a minute. And this is a technique that I have developed to get into the proper posture. Now, to get into the proper posture doesn't mean you have to do anything weird, like tighten up and all. No, it's very simple. All your muscles are relaxed. But the tendency is at this point of the back, most people have a curvature here, and that's what we don't want. See? So, I'm going to work with that for a minute, and I developed this technique which is several steps. Let's say I'm like this. Like most people, the back is slightly bent. So you're like this. Now, I'm going to do it in slow steps, and then after that you can do it in 2 seconds. You lower like this, bend it at legs at the knees a little bit, right? Step 1. Step 2, you throw your can out like this, like the strippers. Okay, you come down like this, out, keep it out like that. Now keep the sides tense, muscle tense on purpose, and come up like this. Keep it in, keep it in, keep it in so that your buttocks is straight in. Alright, now you begin to straighten out the rest of your torso, and make sure that at this point right here is absolutely straight. That's very, very important. Okay? So, here we go again. Down, buttocks forward, tighten the sides, stand straight, then straighten out the rest of the body. Never, never do anything to the shoulders. Never do this, like in the army, throw your shoulders back. It's ridiculous. You never do anything with the shoulders. If anything, you allow the shoulders to go down, to fall down. You straighten out your torso, you pull your chin in. Just this movement alone gives you a lot of confidence. Of course, there's a lot more to confidence than just this. But this is a good way to get into quick confidence. If you refer back in the video, you will see that I told a story about how I was in a bank line, and there was a beautiful girl in front of me, and everybody had to wait a long time, and everybody was going out of posture, tired and everything. And I decided I'm not going to be the slave of this, and I just went and got into posture. Apparently the girl in front of me felt my energy, because all of a sudden she turns around and she says, "You know, did anybody ever tell you have beautiful eyes?" And I ended up dating the girl. I said this a little while ago in the tape. So when you tense the nerves but not the muscles, there is an energy that you're building up. There's no question about it. So we're going to go one more time. Down, step 1. Step 2. Step 3 is up with the sides tight. Step 4 is straighten out the back, especially in the middle of the back. And lastly, chin in. Just this alone gives you a lot of confidence, power. Why? Because you took charge of your body. Most people don't even know that they have a body. That body is under your charge. It's a long story. Anyway, that is the proper posture. Then, lastly, you should be able to balance on the balls of your feet a little bit like this. You never lean back and put the weight on the heels. Never. That's very debilitating. You lean slightly forward, you should be able to do this without any trouble at all. So when you do this posture, your stomach automatically comes in. Automatically. Pull it in. If you have a big stomach, you can pull it in a little bit. It will help a lot. But in this position, it's impossible to let the stomach pop out. So there you are. That's your position, straight up and down. Okay? All right. Now, let's demonstrate it. I'm going to stand on this side, and I will tell you what to do. And, all right. So, first thing is down. Then, number 2, can up front. That's it. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay, one more time. 1, right. That's it. Now stand up straight slowly with a side stance. That's it. Very good. All right. Make sure that this is all straight. Chin in. Right. Beautiful. And this in. Okay?
Yes.
Very good. Hold it in position. That's good. Okay, do it one more time. One more time. Step one. Good. Step two. No, but you raise. Don't raise. It's down. And then kick forward without raising your body. Okay, number one. Go down. Kick forward. Good. Stand up. Tight side stance. Very good. Straighten out your back. You didn't do anything to the shoulders, right? Very
Right.
good. And chin slightly in. And that is the magnetic posture. Now, you don't have to be fanatic. You don't have to get fanatic about it. And no matter where you are, you can be perfectly relaxed. I spent hours sitting down teaching, and I'm perfectly relaxed, but there is that tension in the nerves there. I'm alive. And when you sit for a long time, you tend to want to let it relax the muscles and go down. Rather, you feel like eliminating the tension in the nerves. You want to relax, but the minute you relax, you've lost. So that nerve energy has to be there at all times, because here's a magnetic principle: the more you create that nervous tension, the more it continues, and you never get tired. This is the whole secret. Difficult to explain, but as you experiment with it, you will know what we're talking about. Okay?
Yeah.
Very good. Okay, so that was on posture, and now we're going to the studio, and we're going to do our class proper. Okay?
Okay.
Very good. Any questions?
No, it's okay.
You got everything down?
Yes.
Very good.